What's going on, gamers? I'm Coach Solomon, back again for another epic Game Gym Minecraft workout. In today's video, we're going to see how the Mojang team has designed their structures and the world around them to tell a deeper connected story, and how we can better implement them in our builds. Think of today's exercise as a little part 2 to the naturally generated structures video. Ever wanted to tell a deep puzzle-solving mystery like in a stronghold? Or properly set up booby traps like in temples and pyramids? Well, in today's exercise, we're going to analyze and create just that. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. For today's little warm-up, let's ensure we're using Minecraft 1.20 because we're going to insert a world seed to see some structures today. Once you're launched in like me, create a new world, and in the seed code bar here, enter 465 467 613 60. That's 465 467 613 60. And make sure it looks exactly how it looks on my screen. Don't change any other settings other than setting it for creative, of course, and turning cheats on so we can change day and weather patterns for ease. Once you're all spawned in, then we can move over to some drills. Alright gamers, since we'll be expanding on more than our naturally generated structures video, I'll have us look at more than just mansions today, even though there is one nearby if you'd like to see it for inspiration or for your independent practice time. Up ahead, however, you should find a plains village at around X15. Press the F3 button to find your coordinates for X and Z. The Plains Village gives off a very medieval and Middle Ages Common Era vibe. The woods contrasting with hard cobblestone is something early settlers would have to live in back in the day, and having the crops grow in a very rudimentary and commercial way displays a more simple living compared to something like mountain terrace farming or water farming. These are the little details that we typically gloss over while playing, but are the key parts of immersion in-game, and the fact we don't think about it tells us it's working. Let's head our way to X-720 and Z100. Getting there, you may come across a desert village. Unlike the plains, this village has a very early civilization period aesthetics, and can even come across something you'd see in ancient Mesopotamia or something. Instead of wooden and stone houses, we have these sandstone huts with cactuses instead of flowers, and the contrasting colors are these orange terracotta blocks, something you'd find lots of around here. This village fits perfectly to the setting it's in, and they have lots of these stairs that go up and around their houses, to much like these old civilizations had. Once we pass this village, we can finally make our way to our destination in Drill 2. Okay, in this drill, I wanted to show off a structure I've fallen in love with since 1.3.1 Minecraft, the Desert Pyramid. Fly over to X-950 and Z-250. There, you'll see this sandstone structure, the Desert Temple Pyramid. The terracotta on the pillars has an Ankh symbol, which represents life and the key to the Nile River in ancient Egypt. Inside the pyramid, you'll see a top level and lots of chiseled sandstone. On that stone, there's a little creeper face. Could just be a fun nod to the game's mascot, but could hold some cultural significance to the old settlers and builders that came before us. Underneath this blue and orange blocks in the center, you'll find this deep pit with chests and goodies waiting for us. But watch out, traveler, for that pressure plate holds a trap of TNT underneath. Clearly, the builders wanted to make these items safe and valued them enough to be willing to not let anyone else take them. Finally, either on the left or right of the lower room, there's a newly added archaeology find room with some suspicious sand blocking it. There you can find some rare goodies and finds too. Just from our walkthrough, you can definitely feel a sense of eeriness but wonder this temple brings. It really puts you in the place of an explorer unearthing this ancient site of long lost to time. Things like the designs, the traps, the secrets all hold a story of yesteryear that we can only hypothesize what it means. These are the type of things we should be taking into consideration when building our worlds and designing structures. Think about how and why your build needs this room or that certain block, because a little detail and thought can go a long way. Now that we've seen some impressive and detailed structures, I think we're ready to move over to some playtime with some purpose. So, for today's scrim, I'm going to have you build your own structure of choice within a few parameters, of course. First, find yourself a biome of your choosing nearby. Plains, taiga, jungle, you name it. Think of the best biome you'd want to tell and set your story in, and find it in your world. Next up, create a structure that is able to convey a sort of story or other world. Think back to how the villages showed ancient civilizations, medieval towns, and the pyramid conveyed ritualistic and high-praising wonder. Think of a build in that biome that tells something more than just a house. And finally, ensure you fit in a few Easter eggs or secrets in there. Part of the fun in world building and a good story is the little hidden details missed at first glance, but appreciated afterward. So maybe have an ancient symbol, a trapdoor, a secret bunker, anything that feels right. Let's spend no more than 30 minutes in this build too. I want you to have your time and freedom to do something great, but not take the whole day, of course. Once your build is feeling good, then we can regroup and conclude our day. Good luck, gamers, and remember to have fun. Welcome back, y'all. Those are some amazing builds y'all made. I would definitely love to come across those when I'm playing in my world for sure. What I made here was a series of tree houses in a forest biome nearby. I tried to convey a story of how old world builders might have adapted to live in the trees better and thus made their homes high above the ground. Less of a tree house and more of a tree society. I even added this little secret to their possible rivals, the sea people, that might have attacked them on land long ago, causing them both their retreats. Now that we've taken some time to learn and build more upon this great big Minecraft world and tell deeper tales, let's think about a few takeaways here. How has Mojang been adding lore to the story Minecraft tries to tell as the game updates? Should my build conflict with Minecraft's world building or not? And how can I utilize deeper, thought-filled building into my day-to-day life and schoolwork? All this and more we'll get to look way more into as we delve into more Minecraft workouts. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's epic game gym workout. I've been Coach Solomon, and I hope to see you all next time.